threw the
Hello,
translations in
everybody.
there too.
Welcome back to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. It's only been a couple days since we last saw you. Imagine that. But we are
I
back
haven't
with.
seen anybody in weeks.
That's unfortunate. It must be tiring to be locked away indoors all the time.
Ugh.
But we're here with session 4 of Clockwork Chronicles. After today, we'll be at the halfway point of this campaign.
Woo!
What's
Will we have
gonna
made a lot of
happen?
progress
Wait,
by
no,
then?
boo.
We'll see.
Hey, whenever I have a time crunch, it's just like I lay everything out and then we see what gets snipped out along the way and simplified.
Exactly.
Telling
Starts
me.
out like this and then funnels down.
Yeah, it
We
starts
all
out like
skipped
this.
about
Toss all that out the
3/4 of the
windows.
Halloween game.
Mm-hmm.
I told you it's
I made like 5
Rep-
NPCs. I don't know
rep-
how that was too much.
for less than we need. Less than you think we need. But we are without Tess tonight. She's sick. We hope she gets better, and we'll be back next week. In the fun.
Yay.
Few announcements before we go around and introduce everyone and get started. If you're enjoying the show, there are many ways that you can show us some love and support us. We have a Beacons page with all of our affiliate links. You can buy some stuff and we'll get a little bit of the cut. Or you can buy some of our merch on Redbubble. We also have a coffee, so you can do direct donations if that's more your style or just don't see anything you like. Hopefully for our merch, we'll have a shaken milk design coming soon. Jenna,
Very soon, according to Jenna.
Jenna's working on it. But we also have links to all of our social medias, so you can follow us for updates about the show or join the Discord where things are a lot more casual and interactive. It's fun.
Enjoy memes, pets, memes about pets, pets about memes.
Pictures of food.
Had a meme.
Pet a meme.
I just need a t-shirt that just is like one plate of spaghetti. Like just that's all it is, just a picture with a plate of spaghetti. That'd be perfect. I need that.
Okay. Maybe we'll make that happen. I don't know. Figure out a way to work that into the story, and then we can have spaghetti themed shirts.
We
Blue-
come up with the merch ideas first and then work
Yeah,
backwards
yeah.
with the episodes.
I mean, isn't
Yeah.
that how like big corporations do it?
That's
That
what
is
I'm saying.
capitalism,
Yeah.
guys. We accidentally discovered capitalism again.
Oops.
Ah, dang it! I hate when you accidentally discover capitalism.
When you accidentally do a capitalism.
Whoopsie.
But if you are wanting something more charity driven, we are currently raising money for the Trevor Project, and your donations can help affect the show. You can either throw some trouble in the way of our kids or give them some help, depending on how you're feeling. I'm always here. I'm always in support of trouble. Bring on the chaos. Let's see. Yeah, no one has used the GM power. Come on, cowards. What? That is all the
Calling you
announcements.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will do it
Do
if
it.
I challenge them, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
how
have
this
to.
works.
We can only assume.
But for now,
Aggressive.
we can go around and have everyone introduce themselves and remind us who you are playing since it's been a couple of weeks. And who do I want to start with? Darren.
Ah,
Uh,
I'm Darren. I am playing Parker Svensson, the local bookworm, library man, an all-around good time. Yeah.
Round good time.
Good time.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Good
that's
time.
how Parker would describe it, and then everyone would be like, "No, Parker."
You're incredibly wrong.
Yes.
Had a pretty big weekend. Read a book. Or two.
Guys, I read a whole book in 2 hours.
It was
I
that was a
stayed
great
up
time.
all night reading. It was wild.
It was nuts.
That was me as a child. I actually got yelled at because I stayed up literally all night reading like a stack of books that I got from the library at one point.
Well,
Nice.
Same.
someone who also apparently has interesting ideas of what a good time is, a crow.
Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Crow, alternatively just Crow, and I am returning tonight with Janet, the rocker. She has recently been forced to watch one friend be thrown into the rumor mill wholesale and is potentially about to start rumors of her own, depending upon what results from a pending encounter, if I remember correctly.
Oh boy. And said person who was thrown into that rumor mill, Colin.
My name is Colin, and my idea of a good time is mixing a scoop of regular coffee in with the decaf.
Ooh, living life on the edge.
Calvin and Hobbes quote for those of you. I play Dominic Jones, who is being thrown into the rumor mill after he revealed to the group that his mom is in fact dead, and then vanished for, I think, 2 days now in game
No,
time.
it's just been like a day.
Oh,
Like
okay.
10 hours.
Like I said,
It's a very
Yeah.
long episode.
Yeah.
Well, I skimmed through and I thought 2 days had gone through, but I wasn't sure. He vanished for a whole day, at least. We don't know if he's going to come back. And left a mysterious box of presents for the entire group.
Yeah, we don't know he's gonna come back. You just say, I'm playing Dominic, and then throw in a totally different character.
No, like
Mid
what I mean is
session.
like he might be off on his own this episode and not like be with the group. They don't know when he's returning to the group.
We definitely do not. You are correct.
Dominic's having a solo episode.
Dominic has the bottle episode. Everyone else is trying to break Dominic out of the bottle.
Doing our best.
Is
Uh,
the bottle? Oh.
The bottle could very certainly maybe be one of Flynn's inventions. So, Kyle.
You worked for it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Kyle.
It's a giant mechanical bottle. I never said it was a regular sized bottle.
Yeah, no, I'm Kyle, and I'm playing Flynn, of which is, a great computer geek, and is awesome. My idea of a good time, if we're gonna keep on going with that, is hanging out with friends and making
Aw.
bad puns.
The real good time was the friends we made along the way.
Actually, making friends is the horrible part. I just like to already have them.
Right. Okay.
Oh man,
I
I
that's
just
so,
want friends to
that's so real.
spontaneously into existence.
I mean,
Wait,
same.
that doesn't happen for you?
And they
Oh,
already
hell
know
no.
about me, so I don't have to tell anyone. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just done.
I mail order my
My
friends.
reputation precedes me.
Are those friends or those brides, Darren?
No
Darren,
comment?
you need to...
Okay.
Charlie, you want to carry on?
No, I think we'll leave you in the hot seat
What?
for a
No.
little bit longer.
Dominic's gonna spend the entire episode in like a dream sequence where he's like battling through his inner trauma, but in dream form.
It's just a bunch of mail order Russian brides.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
but that'd be such a weird concept. Just like the group is like doing their thing, and we just cut to Dominic in his dreamscape, dealing with some trauma.
Well,
Sounds like a great setup for another game, but
I mean, we
Cool.
in our sessions here we did talk about what Dominic dreams about at night. So
Right, we did. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that's actually there's canon info for that.
there is.
I also have more information on that based on things that have happened in the game.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Nothing's written down. It's all in my head.
That sounds like a very common problem among role players and maybe GMs. I don't know.
I don't do it on purpose.
yeah,
Or I
as
do.
a
It makes them
GM,
more real
yeah.
for me. If I have everything written down, it's like as a person, I don't write everything I know about myself down. I access it as it comes up, and so I feel like it lets the character more naturally just like evolve if I'm like pulling the bits of them out as it comes up.
As a GM, I don't like that. But yeah, anyway, carry on, Char.
As a game designer,
Yeah.
that I feel like that is actually a common human thing, because that happens. There is so many game things in my head that I don't get on paper until I like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and make this finally. I've been thinking about it and designing it for like a year. I might as well put this on paper and show it to somebody.
Yeah.
Well, after this very long intro that has gotten us horribly derailed, but that's typically how it goes. Let's
it's
say
just
we
part of
jump.
becoming the hive mind.
Yes, you're all assimilating. Congratulations.
Wait, I'm the cult oh yeah, okay, that's fair.
We're
They're
somebody
your cult member robes.
No, you don't understand. We're not a cult.
We're a multi-level marketing scheme.
Buy Avon now.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, how about we jump into a recap and try and remember what happened 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
I'd love to know.
Put that cat on.
Previously, our group of friends did some digging. Parker, Flynn, and Janet went to the post office and kind of basically broke inside.
Oops.
But they didn't find any of the tapes that they'd heard about from Stephanie and Mrs. Anderson in their investigations. Janet did get in trouble with her mom over it, though, and things kind of went bad to worse for her when she also got up to her room and found that her tape player and tapes had been confiscated in some form or fashion. Parker also learned that Janet might kind of have a crush on him when he saw her holding a tape with his name and a bunch of hearts on it. Janet then snuck out of the house and went to the hideout in the garage to get away from all of the parental drama. She found a box on the table that had gifts for everyone inside of it, except there wasn't a gift for Dom, for some reason. She kind of assumed that it was like a trap or a bomb, and in order to protect everyone, taped up the box and set some very heavy objects on top of it before falling asleep.
This time, Saint Nick.
She has some weird trauma related to Santa Claus. I'm not really sure what that's about.
Bad mall Santa. That's all you need to know.
You know, that's valid. After falling asleep, Parker also returned to the hideout and found Janet passed out in this mysterious box, but instead of taking whatever had happened to it as some sort of warning or sign to ignore it, he instead opened the box and took out his gift, unwrapping it to find a set of books. Flynn also joined him and opened their gift to find a lot of little mechanical bits and bobs and scraps that they could use for building their machines or other tinkering with other various devices. The next morning, everyone except Dom reconvened at the base. Liz opened her gift to find a nice set of jade earrings, which Parker noticed were a matching set to Dom's locket. And Janet kind of took her gift and ran because she needed to go get Davy ready for school. They all managed to make it onto the bus, a little concerned that they didn't see Dominic anywhere, but it could happen, thinking he might be sick or just be running late, so they didn't go looking quite yet. But later that day at school, in order to begin enacting their plan to suss out who might be sending these tapes, Liz confronted Ricky and Jackson and told them that Dominic's mom is actually dead. So, since we were without Dom last week, I figure we could probably give you a scene first if you had something in mind. You've been at home all day away from school under the guise of
I've been at home
sick.
and that's all I have, so.
Okay. I'll say that most of the day is pretty slow, keeping an eye out the front window at the mailbox to see if someone might
Drop off the tape.
But you don't. The only person you see is Larry the mailman, come by to drop off your regular mail. Keeps walking and circles the cul-de-sac and heads back down the street. Oh, one other thing I accidentally left out of the recap is that when Parker and Flynn were sneaking Davy into his bedroom, they noticed a bird-shaped clockwork pet flying down the street between the houses, but weren't able to follow it to see where it went.
An attempt was made. We tried to follow it.
You did. It outpaced you greatly.
Yeah, I mean, it's me and Flynn we're talking about. We're not the most.
Yep.
We're not built for that.
Yep.
Now, if it was about like playing chess with the bird, we could have done it.
We would have wrecked his ass.
Having a trivia night with the bird? Let's go.
Come on now.
Get wrecked, bird.
Battle of the bands with the bird, we probably could have kicked its ass.
Oh my God. But,
Bomb building with the bird? Dom's got that. No one can run, apparently.
Okay, but yeah, you just see Larry the mailman drop off your mail and head down the street. Looks just like a bunch of, regular sized envelopes. Nothing big that would fit a tape.
Yeah, I think other than that, Dominic just spends most of the day laying in bed. Could quietly. Every once in a while gets up to sort of pace around his room, keep an eye on things. But he's clearly processing and reeling from the fact that he dropped this bomb on everybody. He did obviously at some point sneak out to drop off the gifts, which he wrapped and wrote everyone's name on and did the process of that. Very carefully and lovingly wrapped all of them. He toyed with the idea of writing a note to go with it, but just kind of had the pen in his hand and just didn't. He just decided against it. And yeah, he basically went in when he knew it would be empty and then went back home and stayed there.
Okay. I'd say probably halfway through the day when you're just back upstairs, laying in bed, waiting for probably everyone else to get back from school to maybe reconvene in the hideout. Or I don't know, he might want to avoid that a little bit longer. You do hear the door downstairs open, and there's a little bit of thumping around and the sound of a crash before you hear a little bit of a pained groan, which you recognize as your dad.
At hearing that, Dominic casts a quick look outside, makes sure nothing's happening, and then heads downstairs to see what happened.
There's the street still pretty quiet. Got maybe another 45 minutes or an hour before you expect the bus would even be coming back down the street. And would you go all the way down the stairs without being super cautious, or would you just get far enough to see what happened?
No, I go down.
Okay. Come down the stairs and turn the corner and see that your dad is sitting on the floor, struggling to get his boots off, and tosses them across the entryway, one of them hitting the walls before they just fall to the floor. He looks like a wreck, but that's not new. And you can definitely smell the stench of alcohol just rolling off of him.
I extend a hand out to help him up. Because I'm assuming he fell trying to get his boots off.
He tripped and fell over.
So yeah.
He kind of blearily looks up at you at this hand, catching the corner, and blinks a little slowly at you before taking your hand and home to his feet. Probably stumbles forward a step, but uses his hand to brace himself on the opposite wall so he doesn't tumble over again.
As he gets his bearings, I grab out of the sink the cleanest cup I can find and fill it with water, and just I put it down in front of him. I don't say anything, I just put it down.
He bends over, still a little wobbly, and picks it up and chugs half this glass and takes a gasping breath when he finishes. What are you doing home?
Half day.
Stares at you for a minute. Shrugs. Okay. Keeping one hand on the wall, just kind of shuffle past you towards around the corner into the kitchen. Gets over to the table and will set the glass down, or moving over to the cabinet where a lot of the alcohol is kept. Other liquor.
I go and check the fridge to see if there's any food, knowing that if he's gonna keep drinking, he should probably eat something.
There's Sure, some remnants in there. Do you typically do the shopping?
Yeah.
So, at this point, there's definitely food in there. It might not be fully stocked, depending on when you last would have gone to the grocery store, but enough to make something.
I dig around, I find that there's some cheese, and I kind of put together a couple of half-assed cheese sandwiches. I refill his water, and I put the cheese sandwich on the table next to it, and just kind of eat mine off by the counter.
Probably a half of a bottle of Jack Daniels left in the cabinet that he pulls down and stumbles back over to the table, pops the top off, and starts drinking the bottle. Not even caring much at the burn, but set it down and look down at the sandwich in front of him. And slowly start picking off pieces and tossing them in.
I just tell him to have a good sleep, and I go back upstairs.
He just grunts.
Yep.
You do anything when you get up there? Just kind of collapse in bed and wait.
I just collapse in bed at this point because it's the day following when I told everyone that my mom died.
Yes.
Okay, so I told them late that evening. Then we all went our separate ways. I brought the box there late that night.
Yes.
While they were out at the post office. Okay, Dominic at this point has not slept then.
Okay.
He crashes.
Okay. Pass out.
Yeah.
Sinking into the softness of your bed.
Still in the same clothes he started in. This man has not changed his clothes.
Sounds about right. It's pretty, kind of falling into the darkness of sleep at first, but for long, feel the sensation of a breeze on your face. Where is there a spot where Dominic would spend a lot of time?
I think in Russia they were better off than they are now. And the house had like a nice big deck, or like balcony or something, like, and they would go sit out there and just kind of look out at everything.
Okay. So open your eyes, feeling that breeze on your, and it's probably late spring at this point. Things are in bloom. It's not quite so cold outside. I imagine there's like twin rocking chairs that you had on the deck. And you're in one of the rocking chairs and look over and see your mom. Just smiling and slowly rocking back and forth.
Dominic just kind of enjoys it for a minute. Doesn't say or do anything. Just he's aware that this isn't real. Like he's not deluding himself, and he knows it's not like a memory. Mm-hmm. But he chooses to just enjoy it for a minute because it's been a rough couple days. Weeks, months.
How do you imagine she appears? The picture of health, or is she along in her sickness?
She's okay. She's healthy again. The age is sort of like nebulous. She's not super clear in his vision, but he can tell that like she's got her hair, she's got, she's not thin or pale or anything. And it's not like a fuzzy like where it's like she might leave. It's more of a fuzzy and where it's like it's just her from all along the timeline, not like her from a specific moment. I think the way he processes it and like kind of rationalizes it himself is it's like her as essentially an angel to him. So just like very much clean, healthy, and in white.
Gonna say, I imagine this sort of like ethereal nature.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's like they're on the deck in the chairs, but the deck's not attached to anything. It's not like attached to the physical house. It's just sort of like a place.
Yeah. Just sitting there, smiling, rocking back and forth. Gaze kind of serene as she looks out over this yard.
He says that she wishes she was here in Wisconsin.
Turns to look. Always be.
But you're not here.
Heart.
I know. But when I go downstairs, I can't look at you. I can only look at the shitty couch Dad dragged inside. And I can only look at how much he fucking drinks. And if you were here, we'd have a nicer couch. And I wouldn't have to make cheese sandwiches every night.
Couch do you
Pardon?
What kind of couch do you think we'd have?
Something bright. You'd probably insist on something red. Dad would insist that it looks silly. But you'd get your way in the end.
A red couch does sound lovely.
Color of communism. Red. Everyone thinks you're a communist. Well, they did. After today, everyone will probably know you're dead. Then I'm gonna have to hear about that everywhere.
And why'd you agree to tell them?
You always told me to do the right thing. Even if it hurts me, even if it's hard. And there's these things that are probably sharing secrets. And the best way to figure out where it's happening and how to stop it is to make sure I have a secret that people know. Just wanted to help. just wanted to help, and it hurts, and it's going to hurt, but I'm helping, right?
I think you are. Sure, your friends will be there to help you through this, through the pain.
No, everyone's gonna leave eventually. I don't know, maybe if I help them enough, they won't.
Just helping people to stay. There are other reasons why they'll stick around.
Like what? Giving them your old books? Or the old parts that you and I found at the junkyards that you would always bring home because I thought they were cool, and Dad used to like doing anything with them. Or your earrings. Gave away your earrings, Mom, and I'm sorry.
You gave them to someone you care about, though.
I mean, I was never going to wear them. Not really my style.
Maybe not, but you could have kept them locked away in a box somewhere. And you didn't.
Is giving people gifts enough to make them stay?
Depends on why you're giving them a gift. Act of gratitude, an act of love.
If you were here, you'd let me drink coffee, right?
Do you need my permission to do everything?
No, I just want to know. You would let me, right? If I asked.
Let you try it.
You always made it sound so good.
It can be an acquired taste. But there are some people who just make shit coffee.
Yeah. I found a little diner. I feel like they'd make good coffee, but the waitress won't let me have any. The hot chocolate's pretty damn good, though. Dad doesn't even talk to me anymore.
Do you miss him?
Yeah. It's like when you died, he did too. I mean, he's here, he's walking around. But it's not him.
You know, Dominic, sometimes the pain can be so great that it breaks someone.
Yeah.
It can take a long time for that to heal. Sometimes it doesn't. Ever.
stupid.
Maybe. But it makes it real.
Yeah. I'm just really fucking sick of cheese sandwiches.
Dig out one of my old cookbooks. You'll find some inspiration.
I don't know where they are.
Go have another look. I think this time you might find them.
All right. Only because you said so.
Still listening to me even after all this time? Thought you were supposed to be a rebellious teenager.
That's just what they think of me.
Right. You're actually soft, squishy marshmallow with a bunch of burnt edges.
Gross. Can you be less gross next time?
No.
Oh, well. I tried. All right. Can I just stay here for a while?
You can stay as long as you want.
All right. I'm not ready to go back yet.
If you can just sit there, enjoying the breeze, the spring weather. Eventually, wake up. Back in your bed.
How long was I asleep?
Probably a couple hours. At least.
So he's still he's still tired.
Yeah, I imagine you probably hear the rumbling of the bus down the street, and that's kind of what gets you up, so.
Okay.
Oh shit. Friends. School's over.
Yeah. He's not ready to go back yet. So he's gonna go do what his mom said. He's gonna hunt for that damn cookbook.
Okay. Yes, Parker.
Hello. I just wanted to say that the first stop for Parker would have been to go to Dominic's house and check on him. So I just wanted to throw that out there. As
Does
a thing
anyone know
that
where it is,
gonna
though?
happen. That's a good question.
We all live
Because
on the same
It's a small
street.
town.
Right, but like he's been very careful to not tell anyone which house is his.
We would there would be like
It is
only
a
one
small
out of like
town.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just
And
saying
you
he
live-
hasn't.
You live on the same street.
Hey,
We
you can
discussed
hide
It's
if
a
you
really
want.
long street. Okay, it's got my weird little shack and a fucking mansion at the other end. It's a shame thing because like his place sucks. He doesn't want anyone to see it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean,
Right,
I
like,
can make a roll for it
that's
if
the
you want.
reason why. Like, if they figured it out and just are humoring him, like that's fine. I'm saying the point. He has not said anything about it, and
Yeah.
Got it. So my
always,
visit is a
tries
surprise
to
to you.
take a weird way
Yeah.
there, so no one can like figure out which one is his exactly.
what you don't know is that Flynn actually followed you. No.
That's fair. I believe that. I believe that.
What you don't
No.
know is that Janet was going to check the hideout when we got back, and if you weren't there, she was going to go down the entire street knocking on every single door
Knock
until
on
she
every
found your
door.
place.
Well, I believe we actually had one scene at the school left to do
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys do
Yeah.
that.
though. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
Janet wanted to
appreciate
talk
the
to
love for my hat,
Parker.
guys. Thank you.
Oh
Well,
God!
yeah.
All right, I
Janet was
forgot
being
about that.
forced to talk to Parker because Flynn was like, all right, enough of your crap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Sorry. Mom is texting me, asking me if I am free to talk on the phone, which
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Go.
Right
go
on.
Yeah.
go.
Let's just fucking
What
let's
is it
go.
about Thursday nights that's just like, oh hey, you need to
Speaker-
message
Look,
me
I
right
just
now.
talked to my mom. You can talk to your mom. It's fine.
Yeah, just be like, hey, I'm on stream right now, but like I'm
Welcome to
I'm on
Mom's
speaker.
night.
say hi to all of the internet. And I know you probably want to talk about Thanksgiving plans. But
Anyway,
yeah, so Dominic is off dreaming and looking for cookbooks. Back at the school.
yes. God, I'm trying to remember what I was up to at that time.
This was during lunch.
This was like shortly after lunch, I think, because if I remember correctly, Janet and Flynn had a brief scene where Janet came a little clean in regards to like noticing that Parker was treating her weird all day.
That's right. I forgot I was treating you weird all day. Yep.
Yes.
All right. I'm in
you,
it.
you were
I
trying to
got
be
it.
discreet, and you're very much not discreet.
Yeah.
She's
Also,
like, oh
in the
gosh,
very
she
awkward
must be
nerd
really
way.
mad.
I can't remember
Yeah.
because I know Janet had a conversation with Clifford the janitor, but I couldn't remember if that was before or after lunch.
That was before.
Clifford.
Anyway,
Yeah, before lunch, right?
are you
Got
going to
some
go
advice
into
from
the
him.
cordoned off bathroom that Flynn just sleeps in sometimes?
Tackles me in there.
Like
If I remember correctly, Flynn was pushing me towards wherever the heck Parker currently was.
mhm.
I'm just walking to my next class, so if you want to intercept me on the way, feel free.
Flynn has like your schedule memorized to where like knowing your pathway, obviously, and has
Of
like,
course.
okay, best way to intersect is actually to be in between these two and just kind of, okay, let's go this way, keep pushing.
When there's a very thin line between being a stalker and a friend, and you're towing that line every day, buddy.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Flynn, they know your business better than you do.
That yes, that is Flynn's business line. Their motto.
but yeah, I just imagine that we like each turn a corner and end up
Mhm.
face to face.
Oh, and he's there. Hi.
Hey Janet.
Hi.
Hey Janet. Hey Flynn. How's it going?
Hey,
Hi.
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 Cool.
Random person walks by. Hey,
Hi. Hey,
Tony.
you.
duh.
Janet, just talk. Just say your things. I believe in you. And then Flynn has their hands like right on your back. Just come on. I'm right here. You got this. Ask the question. Which to Flynn is obviously, why are you been weird? Not knowing anything else.
Flynn
About to
trying
say.
his best.
There, bitch, yeah.
Curious what Parker's reaction to Flynn saying that is.
Yeah, I think Parker's just kind of waiting because I know a little bit of extra information. So I'm just like, I'm gonna see how Janet plays this out. Yeah, what's up?
Are you mad at me?
Oh, no, I'm not mad.
I just noticed that you haven't really been talking to me, and then there was that whole mess with the post office that was kind of my idea that I pulled the two of you into, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh.
And unless you stop her, this will continue on for several minutes.
No. That's not it at all. That's normal Janet stuff, and nothing bad happened in the end, so we're all square. Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm sorry if I've been weird. I've just been thinking of stuff.
Dominic,
No, but yes, I have been thinking about that as well. By the way, we should stop by his house when we get back on the bus.
yeah. I haven't seen
By
him
the
all
way.
day.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry about that. I'll try to be not as weird.
It's- okay, I mean, what were you thinking about then?
Flynn, could you give us a minute?
Are you guys gonna yell at each other?
I wasn't gonna
I'm
yell.
not planning on it.
I'll trust you for now.
Are you gonna run away?
Naruto run down the hall.
Go to the bathroom. Go take a
Flynn,
nap.
the type of friend to like lock two people in a room and be like, you guys are gonna solve this right now.
I trust them for
As
now.
Flynn walks away, Janet sort of turns around. Thanks, by the way.
Anytime. You know, Flynn's great, but sometimes you gotta cordon them off. Wait, is that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking to Flynn.
Oh,
I do like the imagery of Parker being like, yeah, no problem.
no problem.
I got this. What's up?
Bye, Flynn. Love you,
We
champ.
got more things to do later, probably.
Yeah.
Just
I love the mental image of Parker thinking he's like way cooler than he really is.
I'm so cool, guys. You don't understand.
Like he's not uncool, but he thinks he's like the coolest.
I'm so edgy. I got banned from the library for a week.
What's up?
the
And
amount
I
of
only cried about it
suave-
for a little bit.
I only cried for
think
5 minutes.
Whole
the
5
amount
minutes.
of Riz. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I like take a second after Flynn leaves and I'm like, okay, so there was something I was thinking about. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but you're asking. I
Okay.
might have seen the tape. The one with a certain someone's name on it with a little heart next to it, I think. And I was being weird because I don't know what to think about it, but I just want you to know that I know that it exists.
Janet just like freezes and turns bright freaking red. And I think for the first time since you have known her, Janet is at a loss for words.
Damn. Wow. I think Parker says that. Damn, wow. I've never seen you not talk before. Listen. The reason I was being weird is because I didn't want it to be a thing, which then made it a thing because I was thinking about it. So I'm sorry about that. I think I'd like to just continue where we are. I don't know. I'm not ready to jump into anything yet.
What?
I mean, we can talk about it later. I like look around and it's like we're still in the hallway, I guess.
Talking about it later, please. I'm so invested in
Listen,
this.
I need you to say something. Anything, please.
Where? Which tape?
Which tape? There's more than one. Chance. Never mind. That's
I'm
fine.
gonna
That's
go. She just like
Yeah,
turns around
40
and
on
starts
me.
walking away.
Janet, wait. I tried to stop you, but you let me know if that works.
She like slows to a stop, and you can just like feel the tension in her shoulder.
Yeah. It's like I'm like, stop. It's okay. The one with my name on it. It said Parker. I don't know of any others, and I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that last bit. Or
Okay.
maybe I'm flattered to be in a collection. I don't know what to think. That's why I've been weird today, is because I don't know what to think yet. I'm digesting the information as it comes at me, and it's taking me a minute, and I'm really sorry. This is the most that Parker has ever spoken, by the way. We've now switched places between Janet and Parker
I
talking.
love this. This is really cute.
I don't know.
I feel like Janet does something that you've never seen her do before, where she like covers her eyes and just like tucks into her chest as he just kind of mutters, "Sorry."
It's okay. I mean, you don't think that I've got love letters lying around for someone or people? I won't say any more than that. I get it. I understand. It's your way of expressing your feelings, and I am flattered, honestly. So thank you. And I don't know anything more than that. Again, I didn't want to talk about it today, and that's why I was so weird, but I am glad that it's out there a little bit. I think I'm glad about that.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go die now.
Please don't. Okay. I'll see you at the bus.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to go see Dominic, and we're going to have a great time. And
Great
everything's going to be
time.
fine. Okay.
Great.
Bye. Parker
time.
turns around and leaves.
I feel like Janet takes a few steps and just like has to catch herself.
She throw up.
Just like, oh.
Does Janet go to the bathroom?
Yeah, she goes to the out of order bathroom and just like sits there, like beet red and extremely unsure of what to do with herself.
Flynn would be there and probably hear Janet enter, so would peek out of the bed stall. How'd it go? You want to talk about it? Flynn would be very confused with the emotions and the face, and would unsure, like, be very confused, walk up and attempt a hug. Are you okay, Pat?
Janet accepts the hug. He saw the tape.
Oh no.
Does Flynn know about the tape?
Yeah, actually, does
No.
Flynn know?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like,
What
oh no. I'm
oh
assuming
no,
the
no
music
follow-up
tape.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it bad that they saw the tape?
I was supposed to give him the tape, and it was supposed to be cool and supposed to make him blush, and now I'm here and
Okay,
feel
okay.
weird.
Okay. Sounds okay, but releasing the hug a little bit, Flynn's like, can we turn this around? Can we still do it cool?
He said he's not interested.
You just have to convince it's part of a story or something, and then he will go with it. Flynn still have no idea what this is about.
Flynn's like, manipulate this boy, sis. Do it.
Girl.
I told him there were other tapes.
I feel like
bangs her head against the back wall.
I mean, don't give yourself a concussion. That's never good for anybody.
And maybe I'll get lucky and I'll forget that just happened.
Oh no. There'll be too many things to make you remember it. That probably wasn't helpful. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Things happen. But now you know that they know. So that means that if this was like a game of chess or something, or like some other game, it's just like a puzzle. Now you know that you have that bit of information, right? You know a little bit more than you did yesterday. And like the real thing is like, you said they saw that Parker saw it, right? Like, But
Must have
I
been
mean,
when you guys were dropping off Davy.
I was too focused on the bird, probably.
Bird.
Doesn't matter right now. Yeah, but like, just I'm sure once all of the information is out there, once you guys communicate things fully after some time has passed, it'll allow you to like get your Janetness back. Everything will be all right.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Do you need to have some music therapy?
Yeah.
Okay. We can go find something to put some music tunes on. Go get in trouble. Sound good?
Don't suppose you have a hole for me to crawl up into?
I got my bed. But I think you're taller than me, so it might not be that comfortable.
Mm. You can keep it.
Okay.
I wanted it to be special, you know, because he's a sweet guy and he deserves like something out of one of those sappy romance books he talks about.
Wait. Romance books. Oh, it was one of the. Okay. That makes more sense.
They finally put it together.
Full light bulb. Like, oh.
The light flickers on in the bathroom behind him.
I mean, okay, but they only seen it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we just talked about it because I asked because that's what he was being weird about.
I mean,
somehow that's worse than the stupid post office.
I mean, I wouldn't say like it's different. Emotions are complicated, especially right now because we're young. Don't make me get into like the whole like biology of the brain and stuff and those brain chemicals. Do you want to talk about science right now? I know you don't want to talk about science right now.
It'll help put me to sleep, I guess.
Talk
But
science
no.
to me.
I think this is a wonderful opportunity. Do you know anything about Chekhov's gun?
That like a weapon or something?
Technically, it's a literary principle. Essentially, you know, you don't show anything unless it's going to matter later. He's now seen it, but he doesn't know it, right? Now, when it comes back, it's going to be an aha moment. It's going to be more impactful than it would have been just out of nowhere. And also, if you mention the gun, he would absolutely love it.
So what you're saying is
everything's going according to plan. You just didn't think of it yet.
So now that he knows that it exists, you should give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, yeah. What's stopping you?
I don't know if it's ready yet, but yeah, that'll make him change his mind.
I mean, at least let him hear it and kind of assess your feelings.
Shit, but Mom took my equipment. Do you have something that might be able to play it?
Okay, so dumb idea is dumb. Could do it at the garage. We kick everybody else out.
I don't know about that. Because I mean, what if his mom hears it?
We all of us will just go to the diner while the mom is out, except for you two. Perfect plan. Also, there might be something at the junkyard I could scrape together. I would just need like an hour or two.
Let's do that just in case.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan, because you seem super tense.
Between this and what we just did to Dominic, I'm not.
Yeah. Go ahead and lie on my bed. Opens the stall door.
You just like a gangly display as Janet like slugs her way into it, just like face down.
Okay, let's talk about. Oh, I know. Math will put you to sleep, and then just start sputtering some math principles.
15 minutes and she's completely out.
ASMR.
Pat's head. Pat.
Okay. So that happened.
That was adorable. Oh my goodness.
So does anyone have anything else for the rest of the day? We can jump ahead to bus ride home.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yep.
The bus rattles down the street, driven by Bobby the bus driver.
Do we get any
Hey,
good
Bobby, my
Bobby
boy.
quotes? Bobby quotes?
Most of the NPCs are just name, occupation.
Bobby bus driver, Larry mailman, Clifford janitor. That's their last name, right?
Yeah, obviously.
The-
Mrs. Anderson
you take
doesn't
the
have a
last
first
name once you get a job.
Yeah.
No, her
Mrs.
first name's
Anderson's first name is
Mrs.
Mrs. Yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Anderson, Mrs.
Yep.
But yeah, Bobby the bus driver will stop at your bus stop for the street, and I don't know.
I think just like as we approach the area where the bus pulls up, Parker's gonna be like, "Hey, Janet, how's it going?"
Going good.
So good, right? Yeah. What a
So great.
great
Awesome.
day. Yeah.
Awesome
This-
day.
This isn't awkward.
Yeah. Why would
I'm
it be
gonna make it more
Flynn?
awkward, and
Flynn, why would it be awkward?
I'm gonna go to the junkyard. I'll see you guys
Okay,
in
well.
an hour or two.
And you just leave without the bus.
No, yeah. No, I would take the bus, but like,
All right. I just like the
Well,
idea
well.
of Flynn being so awkwarded out that just completely skips the bus and runs home, runs back to the
They're just like,
Yeah,
fuck
take-
this shit.
takes a cab.
This town isn't big
Cab
enough
in
for
this town?
cabs.
Hey man, you can have cabs in small towns. I know that.
Preliminary
I
Uber.
grew up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80s Uber,
Yeah.
which is just
80s Uber, it's just a cab.
It's
just-
some
80s
random
Uber is
teen with a
called being
bike.
kidnapped.
Oh yeah, it's a teen with a bike who's like set up this whole
Little
thing-
side business.
side business where people pay the money to ride them back.
Give them a couple dollars and they'll take
Anyway.
you anywhere.
But yeah, we'll get on the bus and do the whole thing.
Meet you there.
As you're filing off the bus, Bobby's just like, you kids be careful about where you're walking or you might trip on a hole. That's it.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby.
You're so full of wisdom. Oh man.
These wrinkles got it all.
Oh,
That's best.
and I'm going to Dominic's house with whoever
Yep.
wants to join me.
Going to Dominic's.
Is Flynn just
Yeah,
piecing
Janet.
out and going to the junkyard even though they're going to Dominic's house?
Yes.
Okay.
Flynn is on a mission
Cool.
to be a good friend.
All
Did
I
Janet
know-
go to the junkyard with Flynn?
No.
right.
Janet went with Parker.
That's got to be fun for you right now.
It was a very quiet walk.
Yep.
Quick question. I know Tess isn't with us, but was Liz with us with like on the bus and everything?
Yeah, Yeah.
headed somewhere.
Yeah. She probably kept to herself the rest of the day at school, but was on the bus and
Makes sense.
is heading home.
Okay. Sounds good. No worries. That makes sense. I won't bother with any scenes with her because I don't want to make you roleplay another PC.
Thank you.
So,
You two can head to Dominic's house. I will say what we can do first is since Flynn is going to try and build a tape player or salvage a tape player, go ahead and roll Tinker.
Ooh. Okay. Tinker, and I have a -1 thanks to being
Addition.
coyote. Yeah. Because it's been 3 games that still haven't gotten rid of it. So 2 plus tech is 5, so that's 7 -1, so 6.
Oh no, we just need 6s. Did you roll any 6s?
No, I was counting how many dice.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I got 3 6s.
Ooh. Okay. So you can buy
A
2
neighbor.
bonus effects.
Yeah, let me look at that Tinker list again. Tinker build. Bonus effects. It can be more durable. It can do more than expected. It can be more discreet than expected. Well, I like the idea of discreet. So I was thinking of a Walkman, right?
Okay.
Because that is within the right time period.
Yep.
So I was thinking of Walkman. Being discreet just means that this is a very slim model or something. Is at least what I would think. I don't know if that's really super useful, but like, shrug. I don't know what I would have it do more than expected. Like,
maybe it has
invented Bluetooth.
Like maybe it has like a remote, so you don't have to like manually press play. You could just like hide behind a couch and press play, so it starts playing.
A little disco ball comes up from it and shines lights
or
around
that.
the room.
It just always has the option to play Careless Whisper.
That's Careless Whisper built in.
The acoustics and everything is perfect to set moods.
Yeah.
He's created a Cupid. They've created a Cupid device.
It's just a mood Walkman.
Yep. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. It is a mood Walkman.
You have created raw cocaine in audio form for Janet.
Okay. So go ahead. You have a discrete mood Walkman with a bonus of +3.
Grabbing a new pencil.
So, while that's going on, meanwhile, Parker and Janet are having a very awkward stroll to Dominic's house.
Nice weather we're having.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's super great.
Yeah. Cool. What I meant to say was not yet. Let me think about it. You know what I mean? Anyway, nice weather we're having.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She sort of whispers under your breath, "I'll give you plenty to think about. Just you wait."
What?
Nothing.
What'd you say? No? Oh. Okay. Got it. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, Dominic's house.
Yes.
I'm going to walk up to the door and knock on it.
Okay.
Very quickly speed walk up to the door.
Okay, so I imagine Dominic is probably in the attic or an upstairs bedroom looking through boxes. Go ahead and roll investigate for me.
Ooh, exciting.
Me or
Yeah.
them?
No, Dominic.
Me.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, so let's look at this character sheet. Okay, Investigate.
Okay.
3. So mind plus investigate. So I get to roll 8 dice.
Very good. Very good.
I'll roll all 6 of them, and then I'll roll 2 again. No 6s, because of course not.
You want to push or anything?
You could.
How important is it to you?
You could push the roll if you. I don't think you have any luck, right? You don't have any luck.
No, because I'm 15.
Okay.
He's
Or
an
if
old
your
man.
pride works here.
Oh, I mean, my pride is like, oh gosh, like essentially that it's like that my mom thought I was great. So I would say that
your pride could work.
I
here.
would say that because in the dream he's doing this like for her in a way. I'd say that yeah.
So go ahead and mark that off, and you can get 1 automatic success with your pride if you want to do that.
Okay, let's do that. How do I mark that off?
Just make a note that you can't use it for the rest of the session. It'll come back
That
next
just
session.
just fill in the little box next to it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So,
All right, there we go.
with investigate, you do get 2 questions, which I imagine one would be where is it?
Okay, hold up. Yeah, one is where, just where in this freaking place is it?
You dig through several boxes, and at the bottom of a bunch of knickknacks, maybe some of your mom's clothes got packed up in there, you find a stack of cookbooks, all in Russian.
No, of course. I don't know if there is any other question that's like relevant to ask other than where was it? Because it's like Dominic can read Russian. It's not like
Yeah.
he needs to investigate for that.
I mean, if you think of something that might find it interesting, you could ask it. But if not, if that's all you wanted, then
Oh, can I ask like what can I make from one of the books with ingredients I actually have on hand?
Grilled cheese.
Sure. But like
oh my god, you
without
can
going
make,
shopping right
you
now.
can toast a cheese sandwich,
What?
a warm cheese sandwich.
What
just blew my
cooking
mind.
mini
Look,
game have we
for
unlocked?
as competent as this boy is, he probably doesn't fucking know. That would probably blow his mind.
Yeah, I'll say we could do like a spin on what does it mean, and you can maybe there was a time.
Oh, there's a list of questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation. Where is it hidden? Okay. Yeah. What has happened here? How can I get into out of path? What threats can I perceive? Yeah. No. It's really just gonna be like, what does it mean? Like.
I'll say through these books, like most cookbooks, have a very helpful introductory chapter that explains like measurements and cookings and cook times and like how to handle different ingredients and cut things. And in combination reading through that and just your memories, maybe once in a while you helped your mom in the kitchen.
Yeah, my boy loves to cook.
Can feel pretty confident in cooking something, and we'll say maybe you have like I don't know Russian dishes. There's like some simple like dinner of maybe like some beef stew, but
Yeah, I was gonna say let's go with a stew.
you have to like
Feels-
you don't have the beef on hand, so you have to substitute Spam or something.
Disgusting. That's crime. That's
Yum.
fucking
Spam
illegal.
stew.
That is no.
War crime.
As someone who does cook, that would taste just bad.
Okay.
That'd be wrong.
You can
He'd
make
go
it-
get the beef. He just
Okay. You have the vegetables on hand. You just need the
Okay.
beef.
that's yeah. He'll just I don't think he's gonna make it tonight because he already ate tonight.
Yeah.
He ate the cheese sandwich. But it's like, okay, good. These are like things he can make a note of for when he goes shopping this
Yeah.
weekend.
I will say, as you're kind of like nodding along, be like, yes, okay, I can actually make some good food for dinner. You probably hear the echo of a knock on the door.
Dominic is immediately confused. He does not know who the fuck would be knocking on his door. because he thinks he's slick and that no one knows where he lives. He,
Slick in this small town? No.
he thinks he would like to think so. Okay, this
Dominic is a
man-
Russian spy who
He's-
knows how to make a
I was
bomb.
gonna say.
He can
Like
hide
that.
himself.
These recipes are actually coded instructions for taking down the establishment.
Understood. Napalm for soup. Good. Like what? Dominic goes kind of like he creeps quietly downstairs to check like who's out there because he's not just gonna throw the door open.
Like there's
And
probably
his dad's asleep, so
he's probably like passed out on the couch or something.
yeah.
But there's probably a side window that you can peek through as you head towards the door, and you see Janet and Parker on the front porch.
To which he immediately hides because he's not ready to be found yet.
Okay.
I feel like if there's not an immediate
Go ahead,
response.
Dominic. Roll sneak for me.
Roll sneak. Oh. Okay, I get. Let's do this one, this one, this one, this one, and sure, let's do the new one too. Okay, I get 5 dice. Hey, I got a 6. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Got 1 6. You're the good dice now. Trust you now.
You fool.
Gonna
I
roll
know.
ones
I
from now
will-
on. Now that you brought it up.
Right.
Okay. I am gonna make this a competing roll. For
Oh, that's
funsies.
fun. That's fun. No, it's good.
So, Janet and Parker can roll investigate.
Ooh.
Oh boy. All right. I'm rocking 2 dice on this one.
Who dice?
Guess what, Dominic? You're not the only one that's gonna investigate. I'm rolling 8.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Ooh, but I
No.
also roll like Colin, and I rolled no 6s
Damn.
on 8
Same
dice.
here.
Did your pride come into play?
Or you could push.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Or
Where's
you
my
could
pride?
use
Use your
luck.
luck.
I could use luck. Yeah, luck has reset, hasn't it?
You can also.
I don't.
Oh wait, no, never
You're
mind.
good.
You'd have to push first. Sorry, I'm reading ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't want to push, and I don't want to use luck points. And also, I think if Dominic is hiding, I'm not really going to press too hard anyway.
Okay.
I will knock again, probably 2 more rounds of knocking with breaks in between.
Okay.
Just to make sure that he doesn't have headphones on or something.
After the second round, noticing that it could wake his dad up, he does open the door begrudgingly.
I imagine he just pulls it open enough to like peek through the crack.
Yeah.
It's got the chain on the door.
Sure.
No.
Why not?
No.
No?
The house doesn't have the house. It's a really shitty house. Like
Okay.
it's all they could afford.
Used to have a chain, but it broke off.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like snapped. The lock is shit. Like it's you could break into this place if there were anything worth stealing.
Yeah.
There is not, but you could.
But you could. Yeah, I'm just like, hey man, we didn't.
Shh.
Why are we whispering?
Father's asleep on the couch.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Wanna talk out here then?
we're going back to the
No.
headquarters. You want to come join us?
No.
Headquarters.
The secret base. No?
Can Dominic tell that there is a weird energy between them?
100%.
Okay. Dominic will send Janet away and tell Parker he can come in. Look, Janet got to have her talk with Flynn. Dominic gets to talk to Parker.
I turn back to Janet and I'm like, I don't.
Janet, you're too loud. I'm fine. I'll come
Alright.
back later.
You can go back to the hideout. My mom's making spaghetti tonight. Just check on that.
Yeah,
Coming together.
sure.
Wait, before you go. Did you listen to the punk bands yet?
I haven't, but thank you for that.
Just tell me what you think when you do. All right. Bye.
Hang on. I'm gonna be like, wait, hang on, and I'm gonna step away from Dominic over to Janet. I'm just gonna be like, hey, something might be going on here. I just want to make sure that he's okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to just go wait for me and I'll come get you?
I'll just be down there. She like gestures to the curb, like outside the house.
It'll just be a couple of minutes. You can wait at the back of the garage if you want.
Sure.
Okay, we'll meet you there in like 2 minutes. We're right behind you.
2.
20 minutes later.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say, as soon as the door is sort of closed,
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up and down.
behind Parker. Janet sort of like, then she's gonna start sprinting for her house to get the tapes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dominic
right,
grabs
yeah.
Parker by the shirt and drags him inside.
Ugh.
Okay. Before we get
Roll
that
for force.
conversation started, I think it
Yeah.
might be a good time to take a break real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, good, yeah.
I
Good thinking.
imagine this is probably going to be maybe a somewhat lengthy conversation.
This is gonna be fun.
We'll
This is
find
gonna be
out.
fun.
I'm excited.
We'll see.
So we'll be back here in 10 minutes.
Nice.
Hey, this might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something. 'Cause I feel alone in a room, surrounded by people I wanna know. If you're feeling it too, out on the roof, here with you, it all seems so distant. With you, under street lights right next to the skyline. With you, yeah, you. I've been a cynic for so many of my days. Now you just my makeup believer out of me. 'Cause you look so pretty in the sunrise, and somehow now everything is alright. I feel like every word is so translucent, so real. Oh, won't you tell me how you do it? Now I'm high, got the buzz in the room, surrounded by people I couldn't care, but nobody but you. Sway, move me now, baby, dance, give into the moment. With you, under street lights right next to the skyline. With you.
She'll hang up like we're going solo, but you know,
Is it technically solo if we're together?
oh, that's a fair point.
Unless we're going solo side by side.
But does Sarah exist? That's the question.
Is it technically solo since I don't exist?
Oh,
If a person doesn't exist, do they make a sound?
well, you exist to me.
Does that make
It
me a
would make-
figment of your imagination?
You also exist to other people, just not the ones who would be contextually important.
That's all dependent on the people who went to this other reality with you. So, could be some weird
Group
like,
hallucination?
group hallucination or mind.
Do you feel like you're a group hallucination?
Did the real life figment of our imagination just say, I think I'm a figment of your imagination?
Cynthia's just saying things at this point because it's funny.
I mean, I feel like I have my own identity and being, so I do not consider myself a figment of the imagination, but are your thoughts about me giving me power?
If they are, then I need to investigate what powers that I've stolen recently.
Do our thoughts allow others to exist?
I think, therefore, you are. She will, she takes her hood down and takes the face mask bit off. Just gets her hair back in place.
Mask hair.
Yeah. She is wearing a domino under the face mask.
My god.
Mask under mask.
Well, I mean, in episode
Russian
1,
nesting.
she had to have her full head mask taken off, so she's taking precautions.
She's got Russian nesting masks.
Takes off a mask. There's another one.
There's
There's
another
another
mask.
one. There's another
mask.
one. The things that have been ripped away for you are necessarily as permanent as all that. I don't think you've lost Henry forever. I don't think you have to give up football as a thing you love. I don't think you're close to having had your parents, any of them, ripped away. There are good things in your life, important things, but you need to fight for it. And I understand the self-doubt, the self-pity, and wanting things to just stop for a little while. But you have to keep going. It's just how it works. You need to cry. You need to scream. Do it. Whatever gets you through.
And
Because if you
Roxy
stop-
showed up now and just bust through the door with spoons and ice cream.
No.
Okay.
Not unless you completely disregard what Eugene's gonna say.
That's fair.
So, if you won't believe in you, I believe in you. So believe in me.
I did this to myself, didn't I?
Some of it. Not all of it.
I had to go with Coyote.
She didn't even throw you as hard as Roxy did, which is good because that means Roxy can throw somebody farther.
Yeah, that's how you're gonna defeat Iron Maiden. Bitch, I can throw farther than you.
I'm gonna
What?
yeet her. I'm gonna yeet her in the ocean.
Shame.
We'll just drop kick her into the ocean. Just
She can fly.
trebuchet. No, well, we
Can she
we-
swim?
we put magnets in the ocean.
We leave her exposed to water so she starts to rust.
I
Yes.
don't think any of us know how magnets work.
I would assume that Cynthia does since she's a physics major, but
I was about to say Sylvie also took physics, specifically because Cynthia took physics.
Roxy
Oh.
kind of knows how magnets work because that's how you pop out dents in cars and shit.
That's how
you
you
know?
cheat on tests, magnets.
Jenna, did you actually say what you're doing? I feel like shortly after Liz leaves, Janet comes back into the garage, like locks eyes with Parker. We're stealing mail. Get dressed.
God damn it, Janet. Cut to black.
Oh my god. Okay. This will not go horribly wrong. Okay. Oh. with that,
Well, can I really quick? Because this is fast. Because this is like a total counter to what Janet just did. When Liz gets home, Dominic's sitting outside the gate, and that's when he says it out loud to her. So now his animals picked up on him saying it. So it's like the plans are just everything's gone to
Fuck the
crap.
plan.
Okay.
all right.
So what is effectively happening is that one meme of someone about to get shot and someone's like, no, 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 no. Just diving in front of each other.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Maya didn't.
Flynn's
know.
asleep.
Yeah, Maya
my
didn't.
God.
Flynn is asleep. No.
What a way to end off episode 2. What a cliffhanger.
Show me love. Show me light. Show me love. Make a change. Time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me light. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me light. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got. Show me love.
Weekly. Hell
Hello,
yeah.
we're back. I'm
Hello.
finishing up a
Talking
snack.
talking about spam, y'all.
Yes, we've
Talk about
turned
spam
to
less.
very intense conversations about spam, as you do.
As one does.
Having spam of spam of spam.
Intense
Spam a lot.
spanculation.
But Dominic and Parker, those are your names. We're going
Yes.
to have a conversation.
Yeah. I guess you just dragged me in.
And then I motion you to go upstairs with me to my room.
Got it.
Because
see-
again,
you
drunk
s-
father sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, you see a man pass out on the couch, an empty bottle of Jack Daniels on the carpet.
Oh, it's
Mm.
empty now.
Yep.
I
I mean, it was only halfway full to begin with, and you slept for a couple hours. He had time to drink all that.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna follow Dominic then. Upstairs.
All right, so we go to my room and I close the door, and Parker becomes the first member of the group to see what Dominic's room looks like.
What does your room look like?
Horribly underwhelming.
Oh, good.
There is a bed in the corner. There is a dresser, like it's like a tall, thin dresser,
Mhm.
with just like some paper and pens on top, and like drawers kind of half open, some clothes on the floor, and then like not a proper nightstand, just like a table next to the bed with a lamp and like a couple books on it.
Got it.
And then there's some posters on the walls, tacked up poorly, mostly
Yeah.
of wolves.
the wolf shirt with the 3 wolves and the moon, that sort of thing.
More like nature-y, but
Cooler than that is
like
what
one
you're
of those, like 2, yeah.
Got it. Cool.
First thing he bought when he came to America was that.
I love that. Yeah. Parker's just gonna like look around, take it all in real quick, and be like, "Cool posters." Anyway, what's up? Are you okay? We didn't see you at school.
I'm going to ask you something, and you will answer me truthfully, and then I will entitle you to ask me personal questions.
Okay.
What the fuck is with you and Janet?
Oh, nothing. I mean,
You're a
we
liar.
weren't that weird, were we?
You told me you would answer truthfully. If you don't, I will not answer your questions.
Okay.
I will take
okay.
the books back.
Okay. So.
Whoa, buddy.
All right, hang on. We don't have to go there. Yeah. Janet might have let slip that She has feelings for me, and
Okay.
I didn't react well accidentally because I'm still processing it.
Do you
Uh,
have feelings for her?
I don't know. Like, do I have feelings for her, or do I just like now have feelings for her because she has feelings for me? You know what I mean? It's all very confusing. Like, I don't know, like where her feelings for me end and my feelings for her begin. So I'm just trying to parse it out and like think back to like before I knew, but I don't know of a time before I knew. I don't even have those memories anymore. They're long gone.
That's so cute. Just out of curiosity. At this point, Dominic is like during Parker's little rant, Dominic sits on the
By
bed
the way,
like
I'm fully
goes
like
cross-legged.
pacing.
Yeah,
I'm,
you're
like,
pacing.
pacing
Dominic sitting cross-legged on the bed.
Got it. Yeah. So I just go into like a full like
Fugue state, yeah.
view stream of consciousness about like just there's a lot of feelings happening, and Parker doesn't have he has the emotional maturity to like help other people with their problems, but now that it's his problem that he's dealing with his own, he just doesn't know how to deal with all the feelings. So he's just spouting them out loud. So yeah, that's what's going on. I when she said that, I said, I don't know yet. Ask me later, basically. But I think she like might have taken that the wrong way and thought that I was like fully rejecting her. But I don't. And now things are weird, but I don't want that because like she's my friend and I wanted
Parker.
still. Oh yeah.
How many books have you read? Conservatively.
At least 1,000, probably more.
And in how many of those books are people in relationships with feelings?
Several. Many.
And in how many of those books is not talking about them ever good?
I'm
going to guess very few.
Very few, if any.
If any. Talk to her. By you saying, I don't know, I'll think about it. Yeah, you made her think you don't like her. You made her think you were thinking about how to tell her you don't like her.
Yeah. And I can see that. Yeah.
If you don't like her, it's fine. But saying I'll think about it just freaks her out. Right?
True.
And she's not hard to freak out.
Very true. But what do I say if I legitimately don't know? This doesn't come up in the books. Everyone's very sure of themselves.
What would you do if you were in a book? How would you write this story for yourself?
I don't know. We'd probably figure it out. There'd be some heroic adventure that would pull us in closer somehow. You know, there's usually the rocky period in the book when everyone's like, will they or won't they? You know? I feel like that's the moment that we're in right now.
Dumb relationships. How in the book do they solve rocky periods? What do they do?
Well, I mean, in a lot of them, they, I suppose, well, unfortunately, the non-mature answer is that in a lot of them, they just become the last people on Earth for each other, which I don't think works here, unfortunately.
No, I don't think the rest of us are planning on dying immediately.
I sure hope not.
Though if my bomb
Dominic.
works, you might be in that position.
Okay, I'm going to unpack that later because I don't have time for that.
It's a joke. It's nuclear winter.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I get it.
I Am Legend type thing. Just you wandering the earth.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
All right.
I guess
you have answered my questions truthfully.
I did my best, but unfortunately, I don't have the answers for myself yet.
Well, you should just talk to her. And
okay.
honestly talk.
I will. I plan to. I hope so.
All right, go ahead. You are entitled to, let's say, 4 personal questions,
Oh, whoa, that's
which I
more
must
than
also answer truthfully.
Nice. Great. Well,
This is the exchange.
first one. How are you?
It's a very loaded question because I could say I'm a little tired.
We could make this 2 of the 4 questions if you'd like.
They're your questions to do with what you please.
Okay, it's a big one, so I'll consider it 2. How are you?
I don't know yet. I will probably be fine eventually, maybe, hopefully. Right now, tired, possibly a little hungry.
Okay. That works. That works.
That was 1. You have 3 more. Continue.
Okay. Why weren't you at school?
I didn't want to be. Not today. I knew what was happening today. I figured I didn't want to be around to see that. I wanted to stay at home and think about it. I wanted to stay at home and see if anybody would bring a tape to my mailbox, which they did not. And I also thought if I stayed home sick, it would make more sense for the plan, because why would Lizzie say something if I'm right there to hear it?
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Best 2.
Well, I only have 1 more. Would you like to come over to my house and nap on our couch and then eat dinner?
It's not a personal question. That's something we do every day.
Yeah. But do you want to?
Yes.
All right.
You do get 1 more. Are you sure you don't want to use it?
Can I bank it? I'll come up with the
Bank?
question later. Yeah.
Later. Fine.
All right. Sounds good. You owe me 1 question. 1 answer.
All right.
Oh, wait. I know what my last question is. What was up with the gifts? I mean, they were very nice. We really appreciated them, but there was
I feel
no
like
note
that
or anything.
one. I feel like that one's a 2-question one.
Okay, well, ignore my 3rd question because you said that wasn't a real question.
Oh, he's using my words against me. Cruel and evil you are. The gifts are different for everyone. I care for all of you, but differently. And I want to show it, I guess. So I gave everyone gifts that are how I feel about them.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it does. I'm gonna sit on the floor and scooch closer and just go, okay. Now I know I'm out of questions, so you don't have to answer this one. But what was up with the jade earrings for Elizabeth that matched that necklace you wear?
Dominic leans in really, really close to Parker. You're right, you are out of questions. Let's go.
Damn it. I wasted my questions. All right, but we're gonna have another talk later.
How do you decide these things?
Hey, listen, we're friends. That's what friends do.
Oh
We talk
yes,
things out.
you're my best friend. Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna chat about this more later. Just how it works. As inevitable as it is that you'll be at my house, sleeping on my couch and eating my food. Well, my mom's food.
Mom's food is very good. What's she making tonight?
I heard at one point spaghetti. I hope so.
Very nice. All right, let's go.
All right.
Dominic
Well, if
grabs
I-
his jacket off the floor and leaves with Parker.
I love how Dominic's giving all this relationship a voice, completely unaware that there's a tape imminent for him too.
Threat.
That'll come up when it comes up.
Dominic is confident enough in himself to give advice, I think.
Just not take it, right?
I don't know. I know what he would do if his tape came up.
Well, I guess we'll have to see, won't we?
That's a later
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a later problem.
problem. Like, I know.
All right, we're gonna sneak out, make sure not to wake up Dad.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Not really a.
Dominic does make a point, though, on the way out of slamming the door.
Wow, rebellious.
Hey,
He doesn't like him sleeping so much. He wants him up, just not when he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm like, should we run?
Dominic looks in the window and sees that his dad hasn't actually moved at all.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right, let's go. And we'll walk back to my place
okay.
to meet up with Janet, because she definitely went straight there.
Well, so Janet is going back to her house to get the tapes that are left.
Tapes.
Is she doing anything else while she's there?
I kind of imagine that she sent Davy home on his own. Just because.
This is not a reading day, Davey.
Yeah. Situation's awkward enough.
He absolutely picked up on that. I was like, you knew to send me home. I'm going home.
Parker and Janet are not the two people that should be keeping a secret.
Yep.
No.
Davey's like, this
Doesn't
is
work.
disgusting and I hate it. I'm leaving. Oh.
So I kind of imagine that, like, he's like setting down his backpack from school, and then all of a sudden Janet's face is just in the window, just like tap 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 tap.
He just turns around and looks at you and is like, points to the door.
Window.
Okay. Unlatches the window and shoves it open. What are you doing?
And he gets something from my room. Just like stumbles in.
The door's right there.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk to Mom.
Okay.
Janet will go into her room as stealthily as possible and make off with the box of romance tapes.
Stealthily, you say.
We'll see.
Go ahead and roll a sneak.
My body's decent, so I got 4 dice on that.
My body's decent.
My body's decent.
I didn't mean it like
We all
that.
thought the same.
I did not mean it like that.
Sure you didn't.
I meant the
Janet.
stat. The stat.
Janet's like, I'm hot as fuck. I'm good. I can sneak.
I mean, I leave how hot Janet is to the rest of
Jennifer's
you. That's a
body.
personal opinion
no,
thing.
Janet's body.
Oh, God.
All right, I got a 6 on that.
Just one.
Nice.
Yep, just one.
Okay. You can sneak into your room and grab the box of tapes from under your bed and go back to Davy's room. Go back to Davy's room and go out the window.
And I'll sort of whisper to him, if you can, like, get out yourself, we're going back to the hideout after this. I gotta go. Bye.
Like, okay. Watch as you go. Like, okay. My sister's being extra weird today.
Yep. Cue Janet sprinting back to Dominic's place. And for the sake of comedic timing, I almost like want to say that she almost barrels into the two of you walking out as she's trying to make it like behind to the garage.
Perfect. Yeah. Oh, hey, you weren't here yet.
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
She
You
has
want
a
to have
box
it?
in her hands.
What's the box?
What box? She just like puts it behind her back.
You know what? That's fine. Your secrets are your secrets. I don't want to know any secrets.
I want to know secrets.
We're going inside. I go over to the garage. Head in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Janet rapidly stuffs it like in the back of her belt, like under her shirt, just like gotta hide it, gotta hide it, gotta hide it.
Dominic lays on
Are
the
we
couch
talking
to have this
shoebox
promised nap.
It's not a shoebox. I'm kind of imagining that like it was originally like a jewelry box, and she's just like completely graffitied over the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like
Stickers,
a jewelry
ultimately.
storage box.
Yeah, like it's the box
Yes.
itself, and she just like gutted the inside of it of everything.
Like where you'd have a lot of jewelry, not like a
Yeah.
ring box.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm like a storage box, right?
Yes,
Because if
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
box.
a necklace or bracelet,
No,
like
no,
actual
not
like
small.
velvet line thing, it's the
Sorry,
tapes aren't gonna
I'm
fit
thinking
there.
like a jewelry box.
Cool. We'll head in. Or I'm heading in. I don't know what.
I mean, I'm not even gonna try to roll to like hide it. It's very obvious.
I mean, they could look back and see you like shoving this in the back
Yep.
of your pants. So, you
Love
can
it.
all go inside.
Cool.
I go straight for the couch. That I was promised a nap.
Perfect. Yeah, I grab the blanket and pillow that Flynn was using the other night. Give you those. And I'm assuming Flynn isn't back yet.
No, because this has all happened pretty quick, and it's gonna take a couple hours for Flynn to
Right.
whip up
got it.
the
Ultra
discreet
Walkman.
mood Walkman.
Cool. Oh no, so it's just me and Janet again.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything's asleep.
I'm asleep.
Yep.
Peace.
Until the awkward atmosphere just wakes Dominic up and he throws a pillow at someone. Take your awkward energy somewhere else. I'm trying to sleep here.
I'm gonna go check on dinner. Bye.
Yeah, you go do that.
Cool. Well, make yourself at home. I mean, not that you don't ever. It's okay. Bye. I'm gonna head in. I'm gonna see if my mom's awake yet.
I feel like as soon as Parker's out of the room, Janet picks up a pillow and like places it over Dominic's head to like give him like a sound cushion. Just like, don't wake up.
Dominic immediately been suffocating and wakes up.
Then she'll go over to the sound system that I think we've already established is in here, and like we'll pull the box out, take out the one for Parker.
Oh, does she not realize Dominic's awake?
Oh no, she does not.
Janet,
And everything just goes flying.
are you trying to suffocate me?
Shut up!
Dominic,
Yeah.
roll investigate for me.
Okay.
I call this
Yeah.
episode The Embarrassment of Janet Templeton.
Investigate. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I get 8 total. So do this one. This one, get you guys out of the way. No 6s.
Push it if you
My
want.
dice are bad. How do I push? Like, what does that mean?
You take a condition.
Yes, you mark a condition, and then you get to re-roll all dice that aren't 6s.
Okay, let me check something then. I'll take exhausted because he is.
Okay. You can re-roll all dice, and then
Hooray.
future rolls you'll subtract 1 die because of your condition.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't been doing that. Or am I exhausted? My bad. I'll do that in the future. I'm sorry.
4 episodes in, I cannot believe you don't know the rules by heart.
I got 4 6s.
Holy shit!
Pushing was worth it. Pushing was worth it,
Jesus.
guys. I did it.
Okay, so you get to ask 5 questions. Wait, no, up to +3. You get to ask. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's it. That'd still be it. So, yeah, 5 questions.
About the contents of this box.
Okay, not an investigate question, but like, first one is, Janet, are you trying to suffocate me?
No, go back to sleep.
I can't now. What if you try and stab me this time?
I don't have my knife on me today.
Oh, so that's the only thing stopping you. All right, well, then,
No,
man,
there's
then
nothing
it's fine. You're not going to bludgeon me to death with a book or anything.
I feel like she's like scrambling around trying to pick up all the cassettes that just went everywhere.
What are those, Janet?
Nothing.
Okay, the first investigate question I'm asking is, it's a little nebulous, but what has happened here?
Janet. Love tapes have.
And I can tell that they're the love tapes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can see the hearts on them.
Which ones do I see?
Well, there's only 2 currently. There's one labeled for Parker, and there is one labeled for Liz.
Okay. Are any of them near me?
Yeah. Kind of just went everywhere.
Okay, I pick them up and I hand them back to Janet.
Again, she is just fully flushed and just takes them. Picks up a few other items that you assume are very personal to her.
What are you doing?
Trying to follow Flynn's advice.
Ooh, what's Flynn's advice?
You know, why does it have to be you? Okay.
The tapes have hearts. It's pretty clear what they mean. I'm Russian, not stupid.
I have a crush on Parker.
And Liz, apparently.
And it's not important. No. Shut up, Janet.
Damn it, Janet.
What?
Again, she sort of like covers her eyes and like tucks in. I haven't been able to put a tape together for you yet.
Do you know what you're going to put on it yet?
I had some ideas.
Huh.
Figured I might.
I'm not mad. Janet, I'm not mad. It's fine.
Yeah.
I do have a question, though, because Liz isn't here. I don't have a tape yet. None of these have Flynn's name. So you're playing Parker's, right?
Flynn said to.
Good advice. How do you choose? Like, if you have a crush on a lot of different people, how did you pick whose you were going to play?
I mean, who says I have to choose?
That's fair.
Rock stars have a lot of girlfriends and boyfriends. She just like collapses.
Well, this is far too exciting for me to go back to sleep. So, do you want me to leave?
If you could just step outside, I guess.
I'll go inside and see if I can find dinner.
Okay.
Why are you making a tape for me, though? I don't get it. I don't do much.
The way you talked about your mom, what you're willing to do to help us, I mean, it's really amazing. You don't really show it a whole lot, but I think you're a lot braver than people realize.
Thank you.
And I'm really sorry about the stupid Russia jokes.
Oh no, they're very funny. I'm serious. They're funny. I don't mind them. I know you don't mean them. They're funny when people don't mean them. They're funny when friends make them. They're not funny when people are trying to hurt me.
I didn't want those assholes to hurt you. That's why I dragged Flynn and Parker off to go steal from the post office.
You fucking what?
Didn't work.
Did you get in?
Yeah, there weren't any tapes.
Well, it's still a victory. You broke into a post office. That's a government institution. You can tell people you broke into a government building. You don't have to specify which one.
I guess. Listen, Dom, I know we're doing this whole thing to catch whoever's doing this, but after this, I mean, I'm already helping Davey with the bullying issue. Like, you say the word and I'll beat the shit out of anybody for you, okay?
I appreciate it, but nah. You beat him up and what then? We all get in more trouble because they complain?
I get in trouble. I'm
Yeah,
fine
but
with
it's
that.
about me. I get in trouble. Or Parker's watching. He gets. We're all in trouble because everyone just thinks we are trouble. So, and what? The bullies get a black eye and a pat on the back from all their friends for making us look worse. There's no point, is there?
I mean, you don't get hurt. That feels like a pretty important point to me.
I mean, I can get hurt. I don't have to stay hurt. I'll be fine. Do you want me to go so you can tell Parker you love him?
Yes, but before you go, just not being hurt is not the same thing as being okay or being great, and you deserve to be great. Okay?
Thank you.
And
I'm gonna go find food so you can play your love tape.
I will make you the tape.
You don't have to.
I want to.
Janet, sit down for a second.
Am I not? Oh, I'm not.
No, we're like sit on the couch kind of thing. Like,
I think she fully just forgot where the hell she was.
yeah, that's fair. Don't we all? I'm going to say this, but it is forbidden from changing anything. Okay? You have to agree before I say anything.
Okay.
You said you don't necessarily want to choose. I respect that. I do. I'm a choose person. My mom and dad chose. My mom chose. I choose. I think you are fucking fantastic, but I don't choose you like that. What I do choose you as, and Davy, you guys are like the siblings I never had. Is that okay?
I think Janet gets kind of a weird expression on her face. Yeah. That's... She kind of like scratches the back of her head. That's great, actually.
Real great? Or are you just...
I'm not... She sort of like double checks that Parker isn't like listening at the door. I'm not great with how I feel a lot of the time.
Oh.
You know, usually the way to just sort of get through it is just to, you know, be Janet.
Right.
You know, I want Janet to be more than, you know, just big scary rocker. No, I'm not good at talking. So I guess knowing that even if I had those thoughts with you, that they could never have gone somewhere.
Right.
I guess it's just one less track on the tape I need to worry about.
I mean, you can still make me a tape, but it's just for your older brother now. I always wanted a little sister.
I feel like she sort of straightens her back a little bit and like looks between the two of them. I think I might be taller.
But you are younger.
That's true.
Do you need a hug before I leave?
Yeah.
Dominic gives her a big bear hug.
She hugs back.
I'm actually not sure which of them is taller because I have Dominic listed as like tall and lanky, so.
I have her listed as tall and lithe.
Yeah.
You're exactly the same height.
That's fair. Let's go with that because I think you keep arguing about who's actually taller.
You're both pretty.
Sometimes Janet just gets away with it if she's wearing like boots with a little bit of a
Yeah.
heel.
Yep.
Little bit of heel.
Oh. Yeah, Dominic gives her a big hug.
And you know, I'm not saying I'm a great cook, but every once in a while I gotta put something together for me and Davey. If you wanna, you know, come over and hang out sometime.
Do you have beef?
I think we've got Brown chuck.
No, that's not what I need.
Huh?
I need stewing beef.
I can pick that up from the store later.
Oh no, I'm gonna get it this weekend. I have to make it for my dad. All right, thank you.
It's on my mouth card anyway.
Fair enough. Well, you two kids have fun.
Thanks.
Deep breath first. Close enough.
It's about as good as it's getting right now.
He's gonna love the tape.
Hope so.
At this point, Dominic does now go inside. He's on the hunt for food now.
Okay. They'll say, Parker, when you first go into the house, your mom is up, probably getting herself a little put together, isn't putting on her work uniform yet, but making sure that like her hair is brushed and she has any makeup she wants done, and is like changing out of her pajamas for cooking dinner down, and we'll start moving around the kitchen, getting the pot out
Cool.
for spaghetti.
I'm going to walk in and just like move some things over on the table, and then just get up and lay down with my back flat on the table and just stare up at the ceiling and just go, "Hi, Mom."
Okay, I think she just turns around and will say, "Hey, did something happen?"
I don't know. Yeah, lots of things happened. One of them I can't talk about, and then the other one I like switch to a whisper, and I'm like, so Janet,
Uh-huh.
she might have accidentally professed her love for me, and I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how you feel about her?
No. I was hoping you would tell me. No one will tell me.
Fortunately, this is a case where I can't tell you what to do. They're your feelings.
Yeah.
So if you're not sure, maybe a little bit of time to think about it and you can figure it out, but
That's what I want. I was gonna just take my time with it, but then Dominic said that I should tell her right away how I feel, even though I don't know how I feel. And then that made me feel like
That's not what Dominic said.
That's how I took it.
that's how Parker interpreted that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Still not what he said. Just making that clear.
You got to talk to her about your feelings. So then that's yeah. But I don't know. I got to figure it out for myself, I think. So hopefully she doesn't make any big moves until I figured it out.
I think you should probably just tell her that you're not sure how you feel yet, and you need a little time to figure that out.
Yeah.
Spend some time thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if I would. Yeah, because I don't know. I just don't know. I gotta think about it. I mean, but I also Like, I don't want to ruin our friendship. Like, she's my friend. I want to keep hanging out with her, but I feel like this is just messing everything up.
Be tough, especially as you get older and when in your friend group starts making decisions and you might go separate ways.
I hate decisions.
It's a tough choice. But you just have to trust that it will work out in the end, or you'll end up in a better spot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll just tell her that I'm not ready to make a decision yet. But if that's a deal breaker, then she can take it as a no thank you for now. I don't know. I'm not good at this. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It'll work itself out. Right?
It might not work itself out on its own. You might have to work and it might be hard.
No.
One of you or both of you might be upset, but if you're honest and upfront about it, the outcome will probably be a lot better than if you just avoid the subject. Communication is really important in these types of situations. Feelings are delicate.
Yeah. Okay. Parker's going to flip from his back to his stomach, face first. Still just a full plank. And then it's just going to be like, I told them you were making spaghetti. Are you making spaghetti?
Yes, I'm making spaghetti.
Okay, thank you. I love your spaghetti. And then Parker's just going to kind of lay there silently, face first, thinking about life, the universe, and everything.
Okay.
Cute Dom walking up, just
Eventually,
like eating an
Dominic
apple.
just comes inside and sees Parker laid out on top of the kitchen table.
Those are his breaths, by the way. Parker just keeps breathing. Like that.
You just do that, and Jennifer looks over. It's like, oh, Dominic.
Hey, Dom.
Hi, Jennifer. Parker, why are you on the table?
It's my comfort place.
Ah. Aren't you gonna go do something? Dominic pulls up a chair and like sits in front of Parker so we can like look him in the eye while sitting in the chair staring at him on the table.
Parker is very clearly avoiding eye contact. Yeah. I guess I should go tell her some
Go
things.
talk to her. Yeah. Like I
should go
said.
talk- Just go talk to her. Okay. Mom's making spaghetti.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really good. It smells really good. Okay,
Is that what that
I'll be
smells?
back.
It does smell really good. When will it be ready, Jennifer?
Maybe about 15, 20 minutes. I've got some garlic bread in the oven, too. That'll take a little bit longer.
I'm very hungry. I have eaten a cheese sandwich today.
Garlic bread. Okay, bye. Parker's gonna get up and leave. Go back to the garage. But if you guys want to chat,
Jennifer just watches him go and just sighs and shakes her head. Slowly, like, just has a big pot on the stove, waiting for it to boil.
Jennifer, have you ever made beef stew?
A couple of times. I don't frequently make it though.
I want to make it. I've never made it myself before. You have any tips?
The timing is everything. You don't want to cook it at a high temperature for too long. It's gonna dry out the beef.
Okay.
You have to strike the perfect balance so that beef is nice and tender.
Interesting. Russian cookbooks don't tell you that part. They just give you the instructions and you go on.
Cooking's a bit of an art. It can take some trial and error and some practice.
My mom really liked cooking. She was very good at it, and she would have me help her in the kitchen. And I think I've pretty much eaten cheese and peanut butter sandwiches since we got here. So I need to eat something that's not that. And for the record, my mother would let me have real coffee.
Well, she ever decides to join you, she can give you coffee.
Damn, Jennifer. I
Can
you
coerce
haven't
one
heard.
of the other waitresses to give you coffee.
Does Jennifer know? My mom will not be able to give me coffee. I just think she'd be okay if I had some. And she won't be here to give me coffee ever again. He was waiting for her to respond.
Yeah, I think she's just at you and smiling a little sadly.
I know you know, Jennifer. I know that you probably figured it out. And you were just waiting for me to say something. My mom died, okay?
Sorry to hear that.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, it's a couple years ago. A year ago. Time is weird. I don't know anymore. She died. We left because Dad didn't want to stay in the house anymore. And then he decided he didn't want to stay in the country anymore. So he decided he'd come back home with no money. Not his best idea. But I do think she'd let me have coffee. That's yeah.
Would you like me to teach you how to make beef stew?
That would be very nice. Like I said, her cookbooks are in Russian and they're very they're just instructions. They don't tell you how to make sure everything's right. They just tell you what to put in there. And I don't think the oven works at home either.
Most
Frankly.
cookbooks are really just a series of instructions. But I think I'll have some time this weekend.
Okay, that sounds very nice. Can we make it for the whole group?
Of course.
Good. I think they'd like that. I'm now going to nap with my face on your table until dinner's ready.
She just laughs a little bit under her breath. And probably very softly starts just singing a gentle melody.
He's out then. Like that's he's so tired already.
While she stirs the pot of spaghetti. Okay.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a scene with his. What's it
That was
called?
my anchor, yeah.
Yeah, anchor.
Which
So
means
he
I'm not
did-
exhausted anymore. I'm
Hey.
asleep, but I don't have my condition anymore.
I mean, that was my intention as well. Just a revolving door of checking in with Jennifer.
Funny idea for a game of this. Everybody's got the same anchor.
Jennifer has to have their own private conversation with them.
My boy, yeah, Dominic is now just dozing on, with like head like in his arms, like dozing on the table. Like it's
As
not
the
comfortable, but it'll get
smell
him
of
through the
garlic
day.
slowly fills the kitchen.
Oh, it sounds
Okay.
But meanwhile, in the garage.
Yeah, meanwhile in the garage.
Hi.
Well, Flynn finally finishes up the discreet mood Walkman and is heading back to the base.
Are they back before Parker heads in?
No.
All right. Parker's gonna knock on the door to the garage.
And you start hearing some music playing on the other side. As
Oh,
it's
no.
like, here we go. Presses play on it.
Hang on.
Oh, we gotta get the mood going.
Okay. Proceed.
All right. First song that comes on is "Crimson and Clover" by Joan Jett. When she says, "Come in."
I
If
open
it's
the door.
You, Parker.
I stop opening the door. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
Okay. Yeah, come in.
Okay. I open the door. And tentatively walk in and I'm like, oh, what's the song? I haven't heard this one.
It's Joan Jett. This is she sort of gestures to the sound system. This is the tape.
Oh, right.
Listen, I know this is not how I wanted this to go in any way, because you're fantastic and you deserve a lot better. Just in general. I know you probably haven't even thought of me like that at all, but I'm not good at talking my way through how I feel, I guess. So, sort of gestures to the tape again.
Well, that makes two of us who don't know how to talk about feelings.
If you don't like it, I guess you can just throw it out.
No, I like it. I mean, I like the song, and
It's more than one song.
Got it.
And I'd say for just like perfect timing, the next song kicks in, and it's Scarborough Fair by Simon and Garfunkel.
Yep, another good one. Okay, Janet, let's. I need to talk through some things real quick, so bear with me. This came at me really fast. I don't know. I'm still parsing feelings, but at the moment, I don't have an answer for you. And I know that that's a letdown, and I like none of my books prepared me for that as an answer. Like everyone's so sure of themselves all the time, and I'm just not. And I just and I if that's a deal breaker for you, if you want to just move on, feel free. There's so much going on in my life. I'm trying to like finish school really well, and I haven't even thought of relationships that way. I need more time to, maybe when things settle down a bit more, we can talk again, but I don't know. I hope that you can be okay with, and I don't know. And if you want to move on, I'm sure you've got plenty of people waiting in the wings for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Janet. You're the best. Like, you're one of my closest friends. Like, we got this great group here. I just want to continue doing that. Can't we just go back? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm okay not knowing for now, I guess. Not much different than what past few weeks have been anyway.
Listen, I feel really bad, but I don't. I want to be honest with you. And
Parker, don't. I'm the one who can't figure shit out. I mean, you may have a lot of things going on in your life, but at least doesn't make you be an asshole to your parents. Not know how you feel about your friends. I'm sorry.
You don't. It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. We're fucking teenagers. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen in the rest of our lives. We're still figuring all that out. And for me, I need to analyze what's the situation on my own time. And that might, I don't know, take some time. and I want to focus on my studies. I want to focus on this investigation we've got going on. I don't see room right now for more than close friends, if that makes sense. But hey, you want to like make a pact that if we're both single in 20 years, we hang out? Bad joke. I'm sorry.
It's okay. if you come to a decision, I guess let me know. You can keep the tape.
I'd love to keep the tape. I want to listen to the rest of the songs. You're one of my closest friends. Like, let's. Okay.
It's fine. And as the tape plays on, it becomes a little evident that Janet's picked out a song for basically every genre of story Parker has told her about.
Damn.
Damn.
And she's
All right.
just quiet.
I think, yeah, with letting it play out, I think Parker is basically like letting it play out and is like every once in a while make a little comment about this is a good song or whatever. Just kind of be like, let's sit and listen to the music rather than talk this out.
Yeah.
Let's just feel for a minute.
And in comparison to a lot of other mixes that Janet's put together, it is notably very low-key and mellow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
So yeah, that
She's just
happens.
quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, Lynn reaches the garage. Do they go inside or do they wait? You could probably hear the music.
I could hear, if I can hear the music and tell the mood, I will. Flynn will look at the Walkman, sigh, and enter through the front door, going into the kitchen.
Okay. You see Dominic pass out on the table, and Jennifer is pouring the spaghetti out of the pot into a strainer and looks up at you hearing the door open. It's like, Flynn, you can have a seat if you want. Dominic's tired. Dinner will be ready soon.
You need help?
Just like, yeah, if you could grab oven mitts, the garlic bread should be done.
On it.
And it's not much longer before spaghetti is all ready to go. And Jennifer probably pulls out some bowls and cups and sets the table around Dominic.
As the dishes start like hitting, he would wake up. He's a light sleeper.
Okay.
Just like particularly due to like his dad and also just like being kind of always on edge. Like he is a light sleeper, but like he's still tired. But he kind of like just jolts up like, what the fuck?
Sorry, dinner's ready. I didn't mean to startle you.
No, it's okay. Waking up for food is fine. Flynn! Hi! Does Flynn have the Walkman out? Like, am I able to see it?
Well, it's discreet, so.
It's
There's
discreetly in their pocket.
If you're walking around like this, like, hey, it doesn't matter how discreet it is, I can still see it.
I assume Flynn has like jacket on still and probably has it in their pocket. So like, yeah. I don't know. Like it wouldn't be like Flynn wouldn't have actually hit it, but like I do think that it's probably the smallest Walkman that they.
Oh well, I was
found.
saying like if Flynn had like put it on the table, Dominic would be like, oh, what's that?
Flynn is too much of a like Flynn would not have just put it on the table because it was made for a purpose,
right?
Of course, right now the purpose is now not necessarily needed anymore. So just kind of a situation where
future use.
It will definitely have future use. You know,
so yeah,
something
then
about a gun again.
Dominic just asks Flynn like where they've been and what they've been up to today, because like they notably weren't at the house, right?
Well, I mean, I thought that Janet and Parker needed some more time to like talk to each other, but like also I was on a mission to help with a backup plan, and then would show the Walkman.
Okay. Right. So Dominic is like, oh, okay, so we both know what's going on in there. Okay, good. We don't need to like dance around it. Dominic very like excitedly takes the Walkman and like looks over it and asks like, what is it? What does it do? And like just starts asking questions.
I will say, for a point of flair, I will say that Flynn had actually spent some extra time finding and looking for like a lightning rockstar like lightning bolt sticker to put on it. But yeah, I would explain exactly, and yeah, it'd be like it's a Walkman. You could put a track in there to listen to it while you're walking with some headphones.
Walkman.
You're a walking man.
Yeah.
This man was made for walking.
That's just what he'll do. Dominic hands it back and gets up and starts helping set the table as well.
When Parker is hearing the table being set,
Garage.
yeah.
Is the garage not right off the
Slamming-
kitchen though? Like that's how I'm imagining this
it's
house.
a separate. It's a separate garage.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, no, I'm at a lot of houses, I guess. Anyway, doesn't matter. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I guess we wait.
Garage is
Yeah,
separate,
you wait.
so-
Oh,
They-
no. When things wind down, maybe when the track finishes, I'm gonna like be like, hey, you want to come get some dinner? Mom made spaghetti.
Yeah. Let's go eat.
I give her an almost playful little punch on the shoulder.
Oh my God.
All right, let's
Very
go.
awkward. Keep
And,
it
I'm gonna
light.
I
I feel like we're just getting out of the awkward, and
Yeah.
then you just go straight for it.
Flynn and Dom are trying to pull
it's
it
that
out.
or a handshake. That or a handshake, man.
Okay.
That would have been more awkward. Yeah. Okay. You're
Yeah,
fair.
no, I would have been super.
Or a high five. Could have done a high
Oh
five.
no! High five!
I figured playful bunch with the three options.
Um.
And we'll head up. Unless
Can
Jenna wants to.
get inside the house. I think while Jennifer is like chatting with Dominic and Flynn just about things, and the mood is very lighthearted, and she's working on spooning spaghetti into all of the bowls and putting sauce on and setting out the Parmesan cheese and a bowl of garlic bread. Just like a nice, warm, comforting atmosphere that in stark
And it smells
contrast
like garlic bread.
to whatever was going on in the garage. Yes, it does smell like garlic bread.
Flynn will, as soon as seeing Janet hand the Walkman over, this is yours.
Can Dom tell that Janet's like a little down about what happened? I'll let Janet decide that.
If you like look at her long enough, it's probably evident that there's like imminently crying.
Okay. Dom offers like a hug, like kind of wordlessly, just like the
Yeah, she leans into it.
he gives her a big hug, pats her on the back, and says, "There is a solution.
Is it a
Stuff
bomb?
your face with spaghetti."
And off
That's a good
in
solution.
some distant world, an Italian mom says, "The comfort carbs."
I was about to say
Why
the
is the
spirit of
Italian
Mama
mom from
DeMarco
the
is here.
Bronx or Chicago? No.
Mama DeMarco. Comfort carbs works every time.
Yeah, no. Dominic says it like half joking, but also half like just eat. Like let's eat.
I definitely feel like there's just a shot of like Janet looking despondent, but just fully has her mouth stuffed full of spaghetti.
Yeah.
Sad, but the food.
Just kind of wordlessly, Jennifer will put, without prompting, extra pieces of garlic bread in both Parker and Janet's bowls. And we'll, try and keep the conversation light. Radio's probably playing in the background with some nice songs. And as we start to wind down, I think this is a good spot to leave off, where the camera kind of like pans out the house window as we just do this kind of like
It's a really cute ending scene
lighthearted
for a very emotional
scene.
episode.
But what you don't see
No, fuck.
is not every house, but in several houses across North Pass, little clockwork pets are scuttling out doors and windows and disappearing into the night.
Would that include ours as well?
Maybe.
Like if we had, because like if mine's in my pocket, is it crawling out of my pocket right now?
Yes, we'll find out next time.
Yeah.
Lovely.
This was like the mandatory relationship drama episode of the show. Like,
Janet, I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it was so
Parker's not ready
good.
for a
You
relationship.
want to know what the worst part is?
What's that?
Janet fully blames herself.
Of course she
No.
does. And that's what Parker was trying to avoid.
Because she's like, if I had just like been able to like give this to him properly, this wouldn't be so terrible.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
no,
if I
I'm
had just
a
done it the
screw up.
correct way, then it would have gone fine.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well,
I
and
get
it's
it.
like, she's like failed twice, because it's like, yeah, you went for both someone who's not ready for a relationship and someone who is in love with someone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, what now?
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
What? Yes! Holy crap! Yeah, you must have.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
I missed something. Apologies.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when you're older.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
Damn.
Oh, see, Jenna's got it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit, this is gonna get complicated.
Yeah, this future stuff is gonna be great.
While I try and slowly pull you back to the plot.
No. We've ignored
wait.
the plot in
Charlie,
favor
I'm
of
so
shit.
sorry.
The plot's about to
Where-
explode.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
we're
so
going
good.
full in.
though.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Flynn will just take care of the entire plot by themselves. And we'll just
They
like
will.
that. While you
Flynn's
all
like-
have like romantical like problems and drama. Just-
Yeah. Once Liz is back in the fold, we'll hit that plot hard. Don't you worry.
Oh, see, that's assuming Dominic's gonna say anything to her.
Oh yeah, no. Well, that exactly.
He's not.
Anyway, what a way to come back after a 2-week break.
Yeah.
They're happy.
It was a fun episode, though. Like, that was great.
Great up. Great up.
But before we jump into outros and having all of you remind one who you are and where you can be found, we do have confirmation that the shaken milk design is on Redbubble now.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh,
Precious.
buy my shirt, guys. Buy my shirt.
I don't remember the... Gosh, is it just exclamation point March? It is. Haha, there you go. You can go check out the Redbubble and see
It's
the
a sticker, but
shaken
you
milk
can also
design.
buy it as a shirt.
And there's Jenna just posting the link directly to it. That works too. We're
Perfect.
so well coordinated, guys. So well
We
coordinated.
love merch.
We ain't even like single A. I think we're allowed to be uncoordinated.
No, I must strive for perfection.
That is a fool's errand.
Tell my brain that.
I'm buying
Yeah.
the shirt right now, you guys.
Yes.
Like,
Do it.
Yes.
Hey, you want to buy one for me too? I'm kidding.
buy one for me. What do you think is happening here? No.
I should get one too.
I'm not made of money. I'm on
We should all
strike
buy
for
one
better
and
wages.
then coordinate so the next year we're all just wearing them. Those will print and ship in a
Goodness.
week, right?
I was about to say, I think they take like 2-ish.
It says that I will have it between November 8th and 10th. So if I get it before next, I will wear it next episode if I have it by then.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and go around and have everyone tell us who you are and where we can find you. Before we wrap things up, we'll probably do a raid as well. Let's see if I can remember the order in which we went and go backwards.
You went Parker, Janet, me, Flynn.
Yes. So let's start with Kyle.
Dang it. Okay.
Do you not want to go first?
No, it's fine. I'm just doing weird math. No. Yeah, it's me, Kyle. I'm Kyle, and I do stuff like make games and all that fun stuff and whatnot, and social medias and hang out with people and random discords. You can find me in almost any discord really at times. But like, yeah, y'all are cool. That's all I gotta say.
Hell
That's
yeah. Colin.
Who was next?
If you guys want to hang out with me while I'm actually scooping regular coffee with the decaf, you can find me on Instagram. I also have a YouTube channel in which I have a podcast about comic books, where you can hear me die on any hill, anything. I will just die anything. Also, check out Podcast Night on Gargantua 1, where my virgin eyes watch Venture Bros and react to it with Grimia, who's seen every episode an ungodly amount of times.
I have one question for you. If you're doing a comic book podcast,
Yeah.
one more day.
I think I ripped on that already, but I will probably be doing a
Thank
one more day centric
God.
episode.
Fuck that
I-
storyline.
My personal favorite episode we did, because I hate current state of Spider-Man comics. I did the
Agreed.
I put the title is The Character Assassination of Spider-Man by the Coward Zeb Wells.
Thank you. God bless you.
I'll send you the
God
link.
bless you.
Uh,
Doing the Lord's work.
And that's all the time we have tonight. Thank you for joining.
Sorry. Comic book nerd talk.
Then tell us who you are, Crow.
Well, I am Mr. Crow. I basically only exist on Discord because that's the only social media I can stomach as of late. So come join the TIFF server and interact with the cryptid that is moi.
The Croptid.
Nice.
Nice.
The Crovid.
That's good.
I don't like Crovid.
That's too close to COVID. And Darren.
Hello. I'm Darren. Come check out my podcast, Halfcasters. It's a D&D actual play show. We are now on YouTube as well as all the other podcast listening places as of yesterday. So if YouTube or YouTube Music is your preferable listening site, head on over there. We don't have video; it's just podcast, so it's a great thing to like listen to while you're doing laundry or driving. But yeah, we just did a Halloween episode on Sunday. So now that it is past Halloween, go listen to the Halloween episode.
Or you could catch up on Halfcasters while doing cross stitch like I did.
Nice. Thank you, Charlie.
You should definitely not be sleeping on this because it is hilarious.
Thank you. Yes, I have a lot of crazy
love Kira.
players. Yes, Kira is great. She's like an emo cat person. She's a like cat folk, but
She's
she wears
an
cat ear
emo-
band as well.
We gotta she's an emo weeb cat person. We gotta make
Yes. Oh yeah, the
very
weeb part.
clear.
she somehow got anime into my fantasy world. That's the kind of chaos that I'm talking about here. I created this cool world with lore and rules, and then she came in and was like, "But what if anime?" And I'm like, "Sure, why not? Let's do it."
Oh no!
Yeah,
the dangerous double-edged sword.
was
of being
losing
a
my
GM.
shit over Two Piece.
2 Piece, yes. Oh my god, yeah, because we're like we gotta like rewrite all the names of things. But yeah, Halfcasters. Go to halfcasters.com. Link for everything there. Go check it out.
Alrighty. And as always, I have been Charlie, your terror in the night.
The magnificent Goose Lord.
Our illustrious game master.
Illustrious.
Illustrious.
The illustrious Goose.
Illustrious Lord of the Gander.
Join us back here on Sunday for more Jukebox Justice, where the drama continues. And yeah, we'll be again back here for more Clockwork Chronicles next week. Halfway through, 4 more episodes.
That'll happen eventually.
We can do it. Stay
You can do
focused,
it.
guys.
Wait, we were supposed to. Oh man.
Yes.
We had a lot of emotional
Us?
stuff to get through this week.
I had emotions.
I am
You're not
Flynn
allowed to
was-
have emotions. You're a
Flynn
man.
was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Flynn was
Flynn's
like,
the plot-relevant character.
Flynn gave some advice, was like, I'm gonna make something, and then fucked off for an hour and a half.
I
But
bet it didn't even pan out.
stick with us as we head over to D20 Deathmatch for a raid. And until we see you next time, have hopefully good stuff happens in your life. I'm rooting for you. Keep it up, kid.
And don't start
Bye-bye.
playing Christmas music yet.
Bye.
Okay.